Today's episode, we'll be making gummies. You remember the video I sent to you guys I made about appetite suppressant. So on today's episode, we'll be making gummies that you can use for weight loss, apple cider vinegar gummies, and the rest of it. So I will just talk about the instruments we'll be using or the equipment we'll be using, then some of the ingredients. Then as we go into the video, we'll now get to know our ingredients or the things we are going to be using to make them. Okay, we'll be starting with this. This is a saucepan. We'll be using this saucepan. You can use, if you have a smaller one, you can use, because we'll just be making like 100 to 50 pieces of gummies. So this is the saucepan I can get. Then another thing again, we'll be using this. We'll be using this what this strainer. Then we'll be using these wicks like this. We'll be using a spatula. Then this is a gummy mold. This is a gummy mold. So we'll be using this gummy mold for it. Then let me say I'll be introducing other ingredients like this. This is extract from the appetite suppressant we made. So you go back to the video and watch, or you just look at the appetite suppressant we made the last time. So this is the extract from the appetite suppressant we made. This appetite suppressant is 200 ml. We'll be using 200 ml of this appetite suppressant extract from the appetite suppressant. And then we'll be using, this is apple cider vinegar. We'll be using 100 ml of apple cider vinegar to make it. So this is our ingredient for the meantime. So we'll go into the measuring of the other ingredients, then we'll let you know. So this is a scale I'll be using to measure the ingredients. So I'll be keeping the scale here, and this is gelatin powder. I'll be measuring out gelatin powder, 25 grams of gelatin powder into this extract. So I'll just drop the extract on the scale. You can tie the scale, or you can put the thing on it before tying it. So I'll be measuring now. This is a measuring spoon. So I'll be using the measuring spoon to measure out 25 grams of the gelatin powder into the spoons. Do is that I will use this stick to mix it in. You just keep it for like, let's say 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on. After like 5, 10, 20 minutes, the next thing you're going to do is to transfer it into the saucepan. Okay, why we're making these gummies, because a customer that used the suppressant, the appetite suppressant and the weight loss tea, said she's seeing very, 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 very reasonable results. And the result is so visible that people started asking her, but she's having issue with always making the tea in the morning or making it in the evening. So she's like, is there any other way that she can do it, that maybe she can always have it around her instead of making tea and making tea and making tea and drinking tea up and down? So I was like, okay, no problem. I will make it into gummy so that you can easily throw it into your mouth, maybe when you are in the office, or or maybe when you are not doing anything, or just like that. So that's what I told her. So that's why I'm doing this now. So if you know that you're the kind of person that you don't like every day, morning, evening, you're always putting tea, hot water on fire, this and that and that. So all you have to do is just make it into gummy, and you packet it, or you put inside container. Then you can chew anytime or chew any day. So that's it. So while we are still waiting for our gelatin to bloom, so that's what I'm telling you. So while I was waiting for gelatin to bloom, after 20 minutes, I'll be back. So thank you for listening. I hope this also works for her too. So we're back, and that stick, the stick cannot turn it that much, so because it's becoming lumpy. So what I did is that I used this spatula to which it to turn to syrup, something a little bit thicker. So you can decide to use 25 to 35 or 40 grams, but at least 35 grams. But I'm using 25 grams because I want the gummy a little bit softer. So you use 25, 30, 35 to 40 grams to make it. Now is that I'm going to get this saucepan. Remove your scale. Get the saucepan. Turn the apple cider vinegar with the mother. Look at the mother can. You turn it into the saucepan. Okay. So when you have turned it into the saucepan, the next thing you are going to do is to turn it into this saucepan together with the apple cider vinegar. I'll turn it into the saucepan. There are a little bit lumps inside, but nevertheless, just put everything into the saucepan. So please, you can't put it on heat. Don't allow it to boil. It just be very hot, but it's not going to boil. Don't allow it to boil at all. Let it just be getting hotter and hotter and hotter without boiling for like 5 minutes. So, are you seeing the way it's bubbling? Don't allow it to boil. Use this cup and this strainer to strain the to remove out every lump that may be inside. Remove it. Are you seeing lumps? So that there will be no lump in your gummy. So I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of honey to it, just to add taste to it. Then the next thing is for you to arrange your mold. When you arrange your mold, you use your pipette to pick and you draw. So this is the set. This is the this is how it looks like. Jesus. So this is it. This is where I kept the remaining one. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy it.